Alright, hey there guys, it's me again. I'm just going to go through the study process using the cards I made yesterday and try to give you an idea of how the cards look. I did this once before on Twitch, but I'm planning on recording this for YouTube as well and putting that up there so that people subscribing to the YouTube channel can also follow along about as to how these cards are going to look when I'm done, or when you're done, or when you open the deck after you download it. By the way, I still have to upload this deck to my Dropbox folder, and once that's done, I'll post a link to that in the comments of this video and the last video that I made related to these cards. And right now, I'm just going to do the new cards. I know I made some edits to some other cards as well, but I'm just going to do the ones that were completely new rather than the ones I had made before. Um, I'm not sure yet if I'm going to upload the deck of all the ones I edited or just the new ones. As long as I can search for the ones I edited yesterday, I think I can make a deck from that. Let's see. I'm not sure how to do that, but anyway, let's go ahead and study the ones I made yesterday. So this is what the card's going to look like. Again, if you've watched the video on Twitch already, this is going to be repetition, but I'll just go ahead and explain it again. It starts out with a background and then a box, a colored box in front of it with an image at the top, and then underneath that the expression, then a place where you can type your answer, and okay, does that work? And then the definition in Japanese, and usually I just like to stop there, and only if I'm really stuck do I show the English meaning. And again, this is in a special font that I made just because it's harder to read for me, and I don't want my eyes to go right down to the English. I want to try to use Japanese as much as possible. So I'll just go ahead and study these 8 cards and make this video a little bit shorter than last time. Last video was about an hour or more, and I don't want to do that to you guys every time. So I'll just make this one short and sweet. So let's just do these cards. So I'll just read them out loud and type in what I think the answer is, and we'll see how good I can do. So this is 金剛石の超過、無数のダイヤモンドが something something られた超過. So there's countless diamonds, I think, set in this choker, this diamond choker. Now that set word had a really crazy kanji, and, well, here, sorry, getting ahead of myself. So the Japanese definition is hotte, kingin, houseki nado o amekonde kazaru. So you etch into the gold or silver or a gem and or things like that, and set something in it to decorate it. So basically to set in it. And I think it was, I know there was another kanji that the game used that wasn't correct. I think it had to do with chiru. So it was chiri hameru, chiri bameru. Chiri bame. Yeah, and there's that crazy kanji that I have no idea what it is. So, is that right? Yes, chiri bameru. So it's a good thing the game used the other kanji that wasn't this one, because that's kind of how I remembered it. So, and then down here it gives the English definition that would have shown up had I clicked on the English hint, and again it's in a special font that probably only I can read. Anyway, I just do that so that my eyes don't go down and look at it immediately, kind of like it does here, this Demento word. This is just the card tag, kind of draws my eyes down there, and this stuff in Japanese I kind of have to focus in on if I want to, you know, concentrate and read it, because it doesn't just come to me in my field of vision like English does. So, alright, that one was, I'll do that one again in 10 minutes. That was pretty hard. So, next one. パニック値の回復スピードが早まる ほか攻撃を受けた時のパニック値の上昇を少し和らげる。And so what goes in here would mean 分量程度がわずかである様。So the quantity or degree is very slight. And I remember this one quite easily. And the second character is not she. This X here means not. Whatever's following it is not the second character. So it's 1, 2 characters, and the first one can be anything. The second one is not she. So something that makes your recovery speed of your panic meter slightly fast, and that is yaya. Yaya maru hoka kogeki o ukita toki no panic chi no jousho o skoshi yawarageru. So when you receive an attack, the panic meter is slightly lessened in its increase. So that one was pretty easy. I'll go on to the next one. So this one is a 2-character answer. な賢者の石を加工して作ったイヤリング. So it is a wise man's stone, or a sage's stone, or it's earrings that have been made from processed sage stones. I don't know what those are, but this is the adjective modifying sage, and it means 極めて稀で少ないこと. So very rare, extremely rare, and few in number. So that is kisho. So ki, sho. Sorry, probably didn't need to do that, but here, yeah, you can see the reading of it. So that one was pretty easy. I'll go on. So what is this? どこへ投げてもいつの間にか 2-character answer に戻ってくる不思議なボール. So it is a mysterious ball that comes back to you before you know it, wherever you throw it. Hey, that rhymed. So the word that goes in here means 手の届くあたり, 手近いところ. So things near at hand. And that is 手頃. Oh, temoto. Oh, man. I don't know if tegoro would fit there. I'm going to mark this one and ask the Japanese guy at work. Tegoro ni? Nah, I don't think I need to ask him. Yeah, I just got this one wrong. So I'll do that one again. Alright, Jomon no Kagi. It's the key to the castle. 2-character answer. Made of. Se no skoshi ookime no kagi. A little bit on the big side. A key a little bit on the big side. Made of akagane to aen, which is zinc. So this is copper and zinc. No, gokin, an alloy made of copper and zinc. So what would that be? That would be brass, I guess. Judging from what I looked up yesterday, I didn't know that before yesterday. But 加工しやすく錆びないので工業材料などとして広く用いる. So it's widely used as a industrial material due to the fact that it's easy to process and it doesn't rust. So that is, I remember the second kanji was really hard to look up. Shinchu? Yeah. Shinchu se no skoshi ookime no kagi. Alright, that one was kind of hard, so I'm going to do that one again in 10 minutes. Oh, here's that one I missed before that I thought was tegoro, which is an adjective, tegoro na, which means something that, or tejika. Did I put tegoro or tejika? Tegoro is like, well, let's just look it up. It's hard to explain. Tejika is like close at hand. And that's here in the definition. So that's close at hand. I'll just look that one up for you too, so we can get all these mysterious words sorted out. Tejika. 手の届くほど近くにある. So that's basically like, yeah, since it's in the definition, it's basically like the answer, which is temoto. Let's just get that out of the way. And the definition of temoto is 手の届くあたり, so pretty much 手近い. Now, tegoro. Tegoro. 手で扱うのにちょうど良い大きさや重さである. So it's easy to handle as far as size and weight. So it's something that fits easily in your hand. So it's very handy to use. So there's Temoto, Tejika, and Tegoro. So hopefully you understand the difference between those two. I had to look it up myself. But basically Tejikai and Temoto are similar. Okay, I'll look at that one a few days from now. So beef jerky. 牛肉を燻製にしたもの. So something smoked, something made of smoked beef. Beef jerky. 犬の体力が全開し. So fully restoring the dog's health. And two-character answer. The second character is not boo. So I think that kind of gives it away. 嬉しく思う. So it puts the dog in a happily thinking state. So that is yorokobi. Yorokobi joutai ni naru. I don't know. That one's kind of easy, but it does reinforce to my brain that I can say yorokobi joutai and it's not yorokobu joutai. So at least I'll get a practice putting yorokobi and joutai together, and hopefully that'll increase my active vocabulary with that kind of expression. So 対象物が踏むと something something して爆発を起こす. So when the target steps on it, it does something and causes an explosion. So this word here, ある働きかけに応じて起こる相手の変化や動き. So some kind of in reaction to some kind of work, it is the thing that happens to the other person involved in the action, something causing a change or a movement in that other person. So in other words, it's a reaction. So when you react to something, there's some work there, and then the other person or thing involved in there changes or moves. So, and this one was Hanno. That was pretty easy. I think I just made that card just for the heck of it. But hopefully you guys will find it useful if you didn't know the word Hanno. So I'm not saying that everybody should know that word, but I just happened to know it, but I made the card anyway, and usually I don't make cards unless there's a word I don't know in the sentence. So, alright, so two-character answer. 布と呼ばれる素材を用いて作られたブーツ. It's made of some sort of material called something something fabric. Boots that were made of something like that, some kind of fabric. 火を発すること, something that brings out fire. 燃え出すこと, something that comes out and burns. So, what might that be? I think it would be something flammable. Maybe. What's the English meaning? Catch fire, ignite. Alright, so not exactly flammable. I think it's hakka. So you'll see hasuru, to dispatch, and then hi, dispatching fire. 発火布と呼ばれる素材を用いて作られたブーツ. So, fabric that catches fire. I don't know if I'll ever use that, but I know it for now, so I'm going to say that's easy. Alright, so I still got two cards that I'm going to study later, but that's basically how the study session goes, and how the cards look once you make them. So it looks pretty cool, I think. But of course I've got my background in there and all the other formatting. And if anyone is interested in that formatting, I can provide the images and code for that if you'd like to make something similar. So yeah, just let me know in the comments and I'll be glad to do that for you. Let me check the chat room real quick just in case anybody's here. It doesn't look like it from this screen, but that's okay. So I'll upload this to YouTube and I'll see you guys later.